Hi there, my name's Robert, and in this video I'm going to show you how to attach these European cup hinges to a cabinet door, like this. You can see on the paperwork what it says, and the main ones to go by is the 3mm, because that's the space from the door edge to the circular part of the hinge. So that's what I'm going to use. Okay, using my drill press, you can see I've already got my plate mounted in, and I'll show you what my marks represent. On here I've got 3 marks. The first one, as you can tell, is a center line mark. The other ones are 3 inches either way, and I've been using this for a while. That's why it's got extra holes drilled in, and I use it for other purposes other than cabinet doors. Well, to set it up, I take the drill once I put it in, and I bring it and lock it down so I can visually see that space to the edge. I can see that it's about 3/16 of an inch. But what I'll do is I'll grab a piece of spline stock, because I make boxes with miter keys on them, and I'll see my distance. You can see it's not bad off, but since I do have the opportunity, I'll go ahead and fix it. Now it's just what they're asking for. And since it wasn't too easy to get out, should be about right. Okay, next I'll be drilling a piece of scrap just to make sure. Before I show you that though, let me also show you, if you have a drill press like this and it's got a stop like mine, use that stop to your advantage. Okay, first of all, I'm going to run my drill press down, and I'm going to drop it down to where it's about a 1/4 inch off the bottom. What that does, that makes sure I don't drill all the way through the door. And then, you couldn't see it, but I actually locked this down. That'll hold it in its place. Okay, so now my depth stop on my drill press I'm going to put there, then I'm going to lock it down. I'm going to unlock the lock, and I'm going to watch it. Seems to be pretty good. Most of these ask for about a 7/16 depth. I didn't actually read it, but I guess I can. Camera will focus. 12mm deep. Close enough to 7/16. I've got it set for a 1/2, so that should do well. So now I'll take this piece of scrap and drill it out and see how it does. And I think that'll work just fine. Now with everything set, I'll head on. As far as the depth goes, I know this is 3/4 thick, and I know that me setting it up about a 1/4 from the bottom had to get me close. So there wasn't much measurement required. Next, I'm ready for the real door. And that's what I'll do now. With my table wiped off, I'll proceed. This line here goes to this side of the door. Also, you want to make sure that you have which side. Doors usually have somewhat of a crown in them, and decide which side you want the crown to be hinged and which side you want it to not be hinged. This one here has got the biggest crown on this side. This one's crowned mostly on this side. So I'm going to drill out this side because this will be what most people see. Now lining it with the second mark. Since this door was made from the same as that scrap, I can be confident this is going to work. And I did this before I sanded it, by the way. There we are. Drill 8mm by 12mm deep hole for dowels. Don't look like a dowel to me, but I'll consider that's what it is. So what I done was, I don't use the metric system often, but I know that what 8mm is. So I took 8mm. I know there's 25.4 millimeters in an inch. Took 8 divided by 25.4, come up with 0.3149. So I know that a 5/16 drill bit will work. See what we have here. .310. I think that'll work. And you'll notice also that these have a lot of spin to them. And that could be a problem too. Take a piece of longer stock, doesn't matter what it is, and use it before you mark them in place. For me, I just use a pencil and mark the circle and then use a punch to find the center. That seems to be accurate enough for this. Okay. Hopefully you can see those. I don't use a hammer. I just poke them. Then of course I'll grab a drill. Cordless variety is my favorite for these small jobs. But before I drill it, I'll take and set the depth. All I'm going to do is just stick it in the hole I've already drilled and run paper tape to it like this. Once again, accurate enough. Whether these nylon dowels are better than screwing into the wood, I've got my doubts. But they come with it, so thought I'd try to use them. After you get your nylon pads locked in, you're ready for the hinges. And by the way, these here are actually a quarter turn off. They should have been turned in where this is turned. But they don't come out too good, so there it is. And there they are. I'll be taking them off, of course, to finish sanding all this. And you might want to wait to put your pads in. Of course, put them in correctly, unlike me, and wait to put them in until the door is completely sanded. I just done that for this video. And here's the finished product. You have adjustments here and here to make the door go this way or this way. You have adjustments here, so if the door hits at the top or the bottom, you can turn this and bring it out, take this one here and bring it in. That's the screw on the back. For a good example, you hear this here, fix it, all I'll do is screw this here. A little more. That's all. That's what they look like installed. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Hope this was somewhat educational to you. You've never used these before. I used to be scared of them, but I'm not anymore. They're actually pretty simple to use. When you do yours, maybe you can put the nylon pads in correctly, like I failed to do. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward and simple. Thanks for watching this video. If you like, please click like and subscribe. See you later.